Well, I was hoping that at some point we could hear from our planners their reaction to the fundamental analysis with respect to the park tax. Because I too have become concerned that with the park tax, you may not see these revenues for many, many years. But for the Marriott's $4 million plus commitment, it isn't clear in stage one, if you will, how much more would be coming forward. So for those of us that feel like part of the dynamic that we want to overcome is providing benefits to the community at the beginning as opposed to at the end, looking at alternative tax structures that perhaps share the burden with everybody in Bethesda as opposed to simply new developers, that has a certain appeal.
Well-
It has an appeal because you can bond the dollars, get them working faster. Two, there seems to be a growing consensus that community members themselves are willing to say, this is important to us, and if in order to get it, we need to make an additional contribution, there may be willingness to do that. Now, we haven't had that explicit conversation because all of this is emerging, if you will, in real time, and so we haven't had significant feedback. But I have found that piece of the conversation to be a pretty compelling one. So given that you folks came up with your park tax, there's also the separate issue that we've had conversations before about the implications of a park tax for the existing market for capacity, that the park tax brings down that market substantially, and that the trading of capacity is totally affected by that park tax.
If I could just jump in with a little
I apo-
terminology
you.
clarification.
Yeah, it's not a tax, yeah.
The park tax is something that has existed.
No, I
And
apologize.
I know
I'm
that's
sorry.
not what you mean, Councilmember
Yes,
Berliner,
yes.
but the park tax would